was gonna do this on my phone, but should I actually do this on... Nah, let's do it on the phone. Let's keep it consistent. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. This is the reason I had to delay the video in Disney Heroes. But here we are. Update 3.11, the New Year update. Let us see. Update brings us, like, I think it's like a few new dinosaurs, plus, of course, there's going to be more on the way, which I'll get into when they eventually come out. In fact, I think that's how I'm going to do new stuff going forward when these new dinosaurs and whatnot come out. In fact, let me just tell everyone I'm doing the patch notes right now. Okay, now let's take a look. 3 new dinosaurs will be available at launch, and more on the way, of course. Let's see what we got. Hey, woo! That looks really good. That looks really, really, really good. Now, this is actually a dinosaur I'm actually interested in. Okay, this really is not the best format to look at this dinosaur, but maybe I should have done this on the computer. Too late! I have to commit. Now, let's see. Oh yeah, this is an epic. This is an epic, not a legendary. That's cool. I like that. Because as much as I love the Beckelspinax and Chaos Theory, I don't think it's worthy of being the title of legendary. Because the T-Rex is understandable. In fact, they could be uniques and I'd get it. Angel and Rebel, that makes sense as well because they're hybrids. They should be legendary. This one doesn't make sense to be legendary, so I'm glad it's an epic. Huzzah! Blonde. Oh wait, no, this isn't even the one I'm talking about. This is just Blonde, the other one. Right? Wait. The dull one is Brunette? Huh? Are you sure? You sure you haven't mixed that up? Really? Blonde is the aggressive one. You know what? Doesn't really matter. They didn't have names in the show. Maybe this is their official names, but I'm just used to calling this one Becky and that one Bridget. Yeah, if you want more context, we got like a couple videos just delving into our theories of chaos theory and how ridiculous we get with some of the things.
I mean, she hops on a motorcycle and starts chasing after them and just try to stick her head through the window, but then Ben says, "Oh wow, you're a very pretty dinosaur," and then the rest happens.
It's confirmed. Ben is a scaly.
Cunning Fierce, Instant Cunning Strike, Group Devouring Impact, Precise Piercing Rampage, and that's like an instant ability, plus Blighted Piercing Counter. Seems good, but then of course this all depends on the stats and whatnot. But this is actually the first time I've actually felt like, yeah, I want to use that, because the other ones are just like, oh, okay, cool, they added this iconic epic dinosaur in arena incubators. Okay, so I don't know which arena. It's just like you have to play PvP to unlock it, which is unfortunate because I hate PvP. I hate unlocking creatures, but you know what? It's fine. The other one, which is the more dull one, Brunette. Is there sexual dimorphism between the two? Are they different genders? Because I just call them sisters. That's what I'm going for. Again, you can watch the video. This is a fierce resilient. Cleansing formation, no idea what that does. Defense shattering revenge. Alert devouring impact. This is another epic. Yes, it is. Defensive counter strike and no escape. Now, as happy as I am that they're adding the Beckelspinaxes to the game, I do wish they added a regular one first. Like maybe if this was like a new animation and they released these two as well as the vanilla Beckelspinax as like, I don't know, a common or a rare, and then you have like or actually just make it a rare at this point so these guys can be epic, and then the common version can be the true name because Beckelspinax is a synonymous species to Altispinax, so they could include both of them. Little haha, wink wink, nudge nudge. No, remember, they used to do stuff like this all the time when the game first came out, but nowadays, fat chance. This one's just out on the map. Okay, probably specific zones, but like, okay, it's not locked behind a paywall for once. And who are you? Ampelorex. Now, this one, I'm thinking about it. Because I haven't really had a good look at the Ampelosaurus model. I haven't had a good chance to. But from what I understand, it's a very standard sauropod design with like Saltosaurus build. And of course, that is like a more accurate Ampelosaurus. It's a relative of Saltosaurus. I don't know the full family tree, but like I do know that The ones I'm used to are very exaggerated with mountains glued to its back. But this one's like, it's like, I think they definitely removed some osteoderms on the back. But you know what? It's a meh design. It's not turning any heads. But like, props to them, because this is the Buck hybrid. And instead of making it another T-Rex, they actually gave it the sauropod rig, which I'm all for it. I like that. I like that they went that direction. Just like every T-Rex hybrid doesn't have to end up being a T-Rex. Now watch this get an Apex and it goes back to being a T-Rex, because you know they want to cash in on that Rex money. I mean, T-Rex is the most profitable dinosaur after all. Disperse superior vulnerability, taunting resilient group impact, fierce devouring rampage. Wait, does it only have 3 moves? Am I missing something? Wait, huh? That's only 3. Where's move number 4? I was about to compliment you saying you finally got the arrangement of the abilities correct. Before it would be like, this, it's like, how would they say this? Before it's like, that's the first ability, this is the second ability, that's the third, fourth, fifth. It would be completely out of order. And this one just flat out missing an ability. I think that's a mistake. I'm pretty sure that is a mistake. No way they're making a unique with only 3 abilities. That's not canon. Introducing Isla Event Revives! Ever make it to the last node in the Isla Event only to have your team wiped out seconds away from glory? Us too. And having to start back from node 1 isn't very exciting either. Good news, starting with this update, some Isla Events will let you revive a fallen creature, bringing it back to full health, and continuing in the node you're on. Now, accidentally misplaying and losing Rexy in the first round of the Isla will no longer devastate your progress. Cost to revive team members will vary based on rarity and may scale if revived more than once within the same event. That makes sense, but I'm assuming this is where you need bucks. You actually need bucks to revive it. But the fact that they say some Isla events will allow you to do this, that's stupid. Why would you make a new feature and say it's... They keep doing this where they add new features, wave it in our faces a few times, and then saying, oh, yep, now you've had your fun, now it's gone. Like, remember Brawl? Remember how much fun that was? Yeah, it's gone now. They waved in our faces a few times, showed us how awesome it was, and then took it away forever. I mean, not forever, they're gonna bring it back, but it's like, what the heck is going on with this game, man? Collection Navigation UI. With over 400 creatures, we know that the collection menus can get quite full. We're introducing some new features in the collection menu to make it easier to find just the dinosaur you're looking for. We've added fast scrolling with a new scroll bar graphic so you can whip through that collection faster than a Velociraptor can pounce. You can now search any dinosaur name via text entry. As you type, the list will be filtered and sorted for you. It accepts and searches any part of the word, so AJA would include Rajasaurus, Bajatosaurus, and Diorajasaur, and all their hybrids. Okay, yeah, I like that. I can get behind this. This is great. This is something that was vastly needed. A small slice of life thing. Kind of crazy how the things I like the most are just like the random stuff that, you know, they're not big or glorious. They're just small stuff that help the game be easier. Now, again, I'm still campaigning for that the spin all button on supply drops. What's improved? Okay, this is the part people probably want to see. Dinosaur updates. Toro's getting a buff. Our first dinosaur on the rebalancing podium is this year is the scary Carnosaurus from Camp Cretaceous series. Toro. Wouldn't exactly call him scary. Okay, so you can read about the modified abilities further down below, but we'll tell you right now, this theropod is going to be absolutely terrifying in group settings going forward. That's good to hear, because Toro is one of the Omegas that I've actually got leveled up, like, fully. All abilities unlocked, ready to roll, and yet, like, not that great in battle. Okay in battle, decent, but not great. Immune to distraction. Okay, I can get behind that. That's good. That's really good. Ooh, hello. Remoceras. Oh, maybe this is the guy that's getting the hybrid. I don't know. This legendary antlered sloth has been sleeping for far too long. It's time for to get out of its slumber and join the fight. Let's just see what you did. I'm just going to read the abilities. Camouflage becomes superiority impact. Dig in becomes camouflaged dig. Okay, they just combined the abilities. That's definitely gonna... Let me guess, it has double speed ups. It like speeds up 30% and then speed up 10% when they added the dig in half. That's probably what they did. Plus a decent amount, but no counterattack, which means I'm still not thinking this thing's gonna be too useful. Again? Wasn't this... you've already buffed this guy before. So, let's see what they did this time. Disarming Decimate and Run becomes Disarming Decimation. And no more Run. So, okay. I'm not sure why. You got rid of one of your N runners, but okay. Swap and Dodge has been added, and then just giving it an extra speed. What was the point of that? This dude is already pretty boss. Why? Why buff him more? This is another... well, actually, I haven't seen Rinchikai in ages. Another legendary bird getting a slight update. Only slight update. Okay. Little more health, and a stun resistance. Kinda unnecessary, but okay. Ah, Dakota Knobs. This is a cool one that I'd like to see updated. Let's see what they did. Distraction Distraction becomes Sidestep. Okay. Distracting Impact becomes Relentless Endurance. No idea what that does. Defensive Swap-In added. Okay, that's basically the lesser version of Swap-In Ambush. Given a little more health, a lot more damage, and Swap Preventation. Not, well, unless I know what Relentless Endurance does. Yeah, it's in meh. Oh, hello, Monomimus. This is another dinosaur that I'm like, oh, I like him, but he's useless. This is this old fan favorite creature received a nerf a while ago. What do you mean a while ago? That was years ago. You nerfed this guy and his brother ages ago. So it seemed like a perfect match for our list of creatures to remix with the new Cheat Death ability to make it fun and exciting again. Monomimus will receive a new swap in... okay, let's just see. Evasive Stance becomes Sidestep, which is, like, honestly a better Evasive Stance because you can spam it. Darting Counter has been added, and Cheating Dodge added? Is that, like, a new swap-in, or what? And Telemoth, another one I'd like to see get an update. Bellow becomes Fierce Precise Rampage, Counter Ferocity added, and then much more damage and speed, and it still has Heal on Escape, right? So that's useful. And then damage over time it's just immune to bleed, a rend resistance, and a small damage reduction resistance. Useful, good to keep in mind. Anything else here? Okay, well, this ugly bugger. Kula Burgania, outside of being an ingredient for its unique hybrid, Kula Burgania was not so cool. Indeed. Now it's cool. Okay, seriously, whoever comes up with these descriptions, give them a raise. I'm only skipping through them so I don't make this video 2 hours long, but like, I would take the time to read these. They know what they're talking about. They know what they're saying. Distracting Impact becomes Baiting Rampage. No idea what that does. Distracting Counter added. Some boost in this attack, and then immune to damage reduction, and a little bit immune to taunt. Not that useful. Rajakylosaurus. Geez, talk about a dino in need of a buff. This legendary hybrid has been in the game since launch and has not received an update since then. Really? Really? It's been one of the most unchanged dinosaurs since launch? They never gave it any update? Not even Taunting Shields? Wow. Okay. Let's see. Wait. How do you do, fellow kids? Seriously, give whoever does these texts, give him a raise. He's doing his job properly. The design team, not so much. This guy, I gotta give him credit. Taunting Shields becomes Instant Shield Impact. Instant Invincibility Taunt becomes Invincible Blighted Strike. Interesting. More health, more attack, a little more speed, and then just boosts all around. And then a ton of resistance is added as well. Look out for Rajakylosaurus. Even though this dude is like, why would you use DNA on this guy when his components are used for other hybrids? It's just kind of a really capitalizing on how much Rajasaurus is being drained of his essence to feed other things. Here we go, some epics. Kulasuchus, another perfect candidate for the Cheat Death treatment. Let's see what they did. Group Distraction becomes Blighted Dodging Impact. Ambush on Escape added. Wait. Cheat Death where's the Cheat Death? Didn't do any... okay, hang on. This epic amphibian was released a long time ago and has been one of Jua's least popular dinos, so we've decided to dial up the cunning up to 11 and give it a revamp. First of all, it will receive ambush on escape, which will give it the cheat death effect. Okay, so when if you try to run from this guy, it's gonna gain like, basically if you have a swap in to finish it off, it'll survive. But like at the same time, is that really? Why would you swap out from this guy? You didn't boost its health at all, so I'm pretty sure you can still kill it quite instantly. Sinoceratops. This epic fan favorite needed a little help to remain a favorite, so we're doing that. Let's hope no one gets a concussion the next time they encounter this brutal tank. Stunning obstruction added. I'm liking how they're making this a norm for ceratopsians. Still a pathetic amount of health, and a lot more damage though, so a bit more of a glass cannon-esque kind of creature. They didn't change any of its abilities though. Reduced... Oh, it's got a lot of resistances, though. Interesting. Not the best, but still decent. Decent buff. Oh, they still didn't boost my boy Procerathomimus. How dare they give it to the Monomimus. Monomimus is clearly the favorite cousin. Gorgonops, just like its legendary hybrid, this creature is joining the Cheat Death family. Does Dakotanops have a Cheat Death ability? I didn't check that, sorry. Distraction becomes Cunning Strike. And Cunning Impact becomes Cheating Impact. I do like how they're... Okay, I'm glad that they're adding more of the Cheat Death to more creatures. Seemed kind of dumb that the Cheat Death update, they didn't even add it to any creatures at launch. We had to wait. And then even then, most of us couldn't even test it out because it was so exclusive. Oh, and that's it. That's all. Is there any other new things? Let's see. Ability updates? Okay, let me see. Okay, this is for Toro. Decelerating Cleanse now targets teammates as well as yourself. Okay, so that's like, you can bring this guy to raids and he'll cleanse his whole team. Attack and reduce speed now target all opponents. So now it's like, it's a group attack. Affected creatures, Toro. Okay, got it. Thrashing Impact. This is also affecting Toro. Cleanse now this is like, was this like the on-run ability, wasn't it? Automatic swap behavior room. No, that was like he was one of my best swappers though. Okay, fine. Let's see what they did. Cleanse now targets teammates as well as yourself. Added a 50% damage increase, lasting 2 turns, 4 attacks for you and your team. That's useful. Added break shields, targeting the lowest HP opponent, so not a group attack. Added, okay, cooldown reduced to 1, and added a turn 1 delay. That's okay. It seems like a fair trade-off. I am a little sad that we are losing, like, this is one of my best swappers, and now he can't swap, which is kind of annoying. They got rid of 2 swappers in this update without actually giving us new ones. Instant invincibility is getting a buff. So let's see what this does. Reduced cooldown from 3 to 2. Yes. Extended shield duration to 1 turn for attacks. Does that mean it won't disappear instantly? Even if it's like, if it's a priority but it goes last and it disappears the next turn? That's useful. Affected creatures, Coolerbargania, and Darva's Optrix. Does no one else have instant invincibility? Weird. Oh, and that's it. What's fixed? The team has been hard at work focusing on some bugs. When sending many expedition drones, players will no longer be temporarily locked out of the game. Stegosaurus will now be an eligible dino in Expedition Drone. Strike events will correctly become transparent after they are completed. Thank you. In Brawl, ability icons will now reflect that ability is in cooldown. I assume that's mostly for Isla events, though. And then they still have a bunch of things that are, like, not fixed because they're so focused on, like, no, actually, no, I'm gonna shut up because all I do is complain about this game. I'm gonna give them credit where credit's due. We got some good dinosaur updates for a lot of dinosaurs that I like to use, and we got some interesting new species. I don't really hate any of them. I don't have a reason to hate them. These are cool. I'm excited for these two, though I really thought one was the other. Amphilorex is a passable design. It's not atrocious. It's not like, because it's like, it's only combining 2 vanilla creatures. It's not like the other future Apexes. When they try to fuse this with another complex hybrid, then we can complain. For now, it's passable. But that's all for this video, guys. I can't believe I delayed Anne Boonchoy in Disney Heroes for this. It's not that this wasn't worth it. Again, happy to see these creatures. See you next time. Goodbye.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the video from beginning to end. If you want for the Zainreborn community. See you in the next one. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.